Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in again. After all these videos, I never got a chance to thank everyone that subscribed to me. I know it's not a lot of people, but just the fact there's people, um, following every single one of my videos and taking the time to watch these videos. Even if it were just one person, I'd be just as grateful compared to the 11 people or the 20 plus views I get. And I just wanted to say thank you because I haven't said thank you yet. And today is going to be a different video. As you can see on the title, it's not going to be a fitness video. It's going to be related to it, but it's just pretty much a do it your own DIY deadlift platform. And I have a deadlift platform right here, as you can see. So it's pretty much a 4x6 horse stall mat. Two of those from Tractor Supply Company. And like I always see everyone with home gyms, they always have like those connect like checker playground things, like kindergarten ones where you just connect them and you can just like take them off with ease. Like those like do so little compared to like the whole horse stall mats, because those weigh like what, a pound. And like the ones that you like connect, I know if people know what I'm talking about, I just don't know what they're called. Like the foam ones, it's foam, it's not very strong, but this is a horse stall mat. These are horse stall mats that weigh 100 pounds, and they're meant for horses that weigh way more than humans do. Of course, people may think horses don't get slammed on the horse stall mat, so how can it protect compared to weights that are being slammed, 400 pounds plus, or about 200 to 300 pounds power cleans, or maybe even a little less because it's being dropped overhead. Overhead is faster. It's different than just deadlift because it's just from the waist. So I had these and they like protected so well, but since I don't own this house, the owners very, they think there was already a crack in the middle of the garage when we moved in, and my dad was saying that crack was because of me. And it's funny because I took this off and I always told him that these horse stall mats, like, I know they work because I see other people who have them and nothing happens to their floor, so there's no way my floor is any different. It's very strong concrete, it's not weak, it's like a garage concrete like any other garage, like that shiny looking one. And he showed me like, oh look, you did this when I first put it like in 2017. He told me to stop doing power cleans because the whole house would vibrate and it would shake. So he told me to stop, so I kind of stopped. I got the home gym. Mainly I got the little flat platform that I don't have to do anything. I don't have to screw anything, I don't have to unscrew anything, I don't have to, like, if I move it, it's all by pieces, not one huge piece that's going to be a hassle in this tiny garage. It's not tiny, but there's tiny, very little space. So I mainly got the bumper plates and bar and then the platform for the power cleans. But then, my dad kind of ruined the whole thing by saying, you're going to ruin the floor. And I turned the whole platform sideways. So it's right there long ways, and I make it sideways. So that's pretty much, I guess, hamburger, you could say. And I make it hot dog style, whatever way you want to go about it. So I just pretty much flip it and I stack everything on top of each other with the tires on the bottom. And I'd been wanting to do that with the tires because there's no way it'll get messed up with tires on the bottom, the concrete. So with that being said, I would use the tires as deadlift jack. I would just set the bar on the tires and it'd be fine. The tires wouldn't move, but it'd be hard to get the bar back off because my feet would be behind the tires and I'd be leaning them forward, which is not a good idea with over like close to 400 pounds on there, because you're not gonna be able to lift it if you're leaning forward and you're not like right under the bar like normal. So I had 4 tires and I got 2 more, so those 6 tires are going to do what I had wanted them to do for the first place. And as you can see right there, I put them under, and I was planning 4, and I thought 4 would be good, but then as I did it, I was like, okay, it's not going to work with just 4. So I ended up putting 6 under. So the mat goes first. My brother-in-law helped me right there, and it was very fast. It didn't take long at all. It was just, you see me like wandering around a lot in the video because like it takes a lot of thinking where you're gonna put the stuff in the garage and where you're gonna put it back compared to actually doing it, and then you gotta put it all back after because some people want to mess in there. I don't know why. Stuff is like, there's stuff in garages that aren't used for years, but that's pretty much it, and it works fine. I just had to mop it up after that, and I jump on it, and I tested it out, and it's perfect. As you'll see in the video after you see me doing this, I'm going to demonstrate it. So much room for activities! Look at all this room. I just fixed my platform. I thought it was going to take longer, but this is the setup. I have my laptop, so it's kind of hard to see. I'm on top of it right here, as you can see in the video. On top of, so 6 tires. I have the horse stall mat, 100 pounds, and then wood in the middle, and then another horse stall mat, just so the wood doesn't break. I didn't want the wood on the bottom because it'll break. I didn't want the wood on the top because it could probably break from the slamming. And it's elevated. It's protected by 4 things: huge tires, 1 layer of huge tires, 6 of them, horse stall mat, quarter inch wood, quarter inch another horse stall mat. Really gonna protect the floor. As you can see, the floor was fine. People were freaking out saying I was gonna mess up the concrete. Everything's fine. You can see. But it's all good. Now it's really fine. I can do whatever I want now. Enough room for the Olympic lifts too. The only scary thing here is probably when I jerk on the power clean. But I have enough room. Yeah, enough room. That was just a quick little project. That's an easy idea for any of you. Let's get 6 tires. You can get free tires anywhere. Anywhere. You go on the streets and find tires. Or go to like some tire shops and ask if they have free tires that they can give you. 6 of them. Get 1 horse stall mat from Tractor Supply Company. Get 2 of those, and then 1 4x6, and then 1 4x6 piece of wood. And that's good. I didn't get plywood. I forgot what kind I got, but it doesn't matter. It's just strong enough. 4x6, 3 of those, 2 horse stall mats 4x6, and 1 wood 4x6, 6 tires, and you're good. This thing is not going anywhere. My platform's done. I had my brother-in-law come help me, but then I did it all over again because I needed more room. I wanted it more in the middle. So there it is. It was before no tires. You've seen some of my videos, I would use the tires as a deadlift jack. It wasn't the best idea. Kind of sucked actually, but you can see 6 tires is 1 layer, 3/4 of an inch horse stall mat on the bottom and top, and then 3/4 of an inch wood in the middle, and I have a lot of room now. Tires hold up cars with thousands of pounds with people in it. So these tires are not gonna pop, they're not gonna move, and it feels perfect. I did it by myself after asking for help, so that shows I needed help in the first place. This shows how much if you really want to do something, you can do it. This was such a mess. Just by looking at your garage is so depressing. It's not my garage, it's all garages. They're messy garages, 3-car garage, a lot of heavy things. I'm sweating. Those horse stall mats are 100 pounds, they're super heavy. And I did it all by myself. But thanks to my brother-in-law for helping, but I just rearranged it myself. I took everything apart. So it's a good idea for anyone. You don't have to move this around, you don't have to drill it. You can just take it off easily. 6 tires, 2 horse stall mats, 3/4 of an inch. Make sure they're 100 pounds, and then the wood in the middle, 3/4 of an inch. And it's perfect for power cleans, snatches, and deadlifts. There's no way the concrete will get messed up like that. Easy DIY platform. As you can see here, the final touch is me mopping the mat, just the top one, because you know I had a cat and dog piss and shit all over it, so that's why I gotta clean that. And I swear I can't wait to use this, and I'm gonna lose my mind if people say I'm gonna crack the concrete, because I don't own the house, and I swear if someone tells me that, I'll lose my mind, because I didn't even break it with the other one, with 1 layer. So imagine with 4. And now the platform's gonna look nice, sexy, and shiny. So for anyone on a budget and at home doing quarantine home gym stuff with weights and all that, just for a deadlift platform, not necessarily for a rack, this is good. This is like perfect. Especially if you don't do Olympic lifts, this is even more perfect, because for deadlifts, I think Olympic lifts are louder than deadlifts. I haven't tested like heavy deadlifts on this yet, but I'll post that later. I just feel like the bigger concern here was probably the power cleans, because that was always loud. The deadlifts were too, but everyone told me the power cleans were louder, and they were way louder than the deadlifts. How much I spent on this was exactly, it was like, I think it was 96 for both of the mats. So that was like what? Like almost $50 each, like 48 each. It was like 45 plus tax, so 48 each. And then the 4x6 piece of wood, got that at Home Depot. I got a Home Depot credit card, and I paid 27 for that. So 27, it would have been like 45. Like it's the same price as the mats, 45. So I didn't want to pay 135 around. I didn't want to pay that much, around 135. So I got the credit card, paid it off in a week. So I paid 27 for that. They'd get a discount if I got the card. So 96 plus 27 on the dot. That's how much it cost. It was what? $123 total. I don't think I've seen a cheaper deadlift platform, or just platform in general. I don't think I've heard of anything cheaper than that. And if you don't want to get tires, like you don't want to go to a tire shop and ask for any, you can just do it without the tires. So it's very protected with 3 layers. But I would recommend, so the wood doesn't really break, the mat, wood, then mat, sandwich it. Now time
to test out the platform. I'm sure it'll be way quieter than before.
After testing these mats out, I have like literally no complaints at all. So to people wondering that it's 6 feet width-wise, and the bar, we all know that most barbells are 7 feet, mine's 7 feet. With that, like, that may seem like it's no room, but it's literally perfect because it's 6 feet, so there's an extra foot of space. And I've literally never loaded a bar to the 7th, completely 7 feet. It's very rare to see anyone do that. So like, if you feel like you're so damn strong to have the bar loaded 7 feet every single time, like, I literally don't know anyone who can do that every single damn time, even especially on bench. I know we're not benching here, but on deadlifts, I still don't know anyone who does that every single damn time. And if they do, it's gonna be a 1 rep. But even then, like, I want to get comp plates eventually, and those are skinnier, so that'll be even less of a concern with comp plates because obviously they're skinnier. And one cool thing about it is it hangs off that extra foot, so it's really easy to just load the plate. So it's kind of like a deadlift platform and a deadlift jack at the same time. It's just hard to get the last one off. I mean, not that hard, you just tip it over, but it's pretty, I have like literally no complaints over it, and there's enough room.
Well, you don't know what it sounded like before, but it's way quieter than it was before when it was just on the floor with just one mat, one piece of wood in the middle, and another mat on the side, and no tires under it. My sister went upstairs, and I asked her how loud it was, and she said it was like a 5 out of 10, the loudest. That's what she said. And she's awake. I mean, we don't know how loud it would be at, 2 in the morning when everyone's asleep. But I say it's a huge difference, because before, the whole house would vibrate, and everyone would hear it from any part of the house. So I'm satisfied, and it doesn't move at all. The mats like bounce up a little, but I mean, it's so heavy, it stays in the same spot right after. Thanks for watching the best deadlift platform in the world. If you like the DIY and you want more fitness content and motivation, like, comment, subscribe.